Hello friends, this is Amit, your mentor at mentorbuddy.com. Here we have a question on pie charts. So let's quickly understand a question. It says the percentage share of major cargo carriers in India is in 1996. So here on the right hand side you can see two pie charts, one which is representing domestic turnover of cargo carriers and the second one representing international turnover of cargo carriers in year 1996. Okay, so here you can see the pictorial representation in percentage is given, right? So the total turnover is considered as 100%, and accordingly it has been divided into different percentage in the form of circle, and that is represented in the form of circle, right? So you can see that blue dot here, the representation is given as blue dot, air freight, LB, others, right? So blue dot is given with blue color, air freight is given with red color, LB is given with green color, and the others are given as purple color, right? So you can easily identify that how this percentage share is given, and the total share is given as domestic as 70 crore and in international as 40 crore. This is one way of representation, that the turnover of different companies, right? We can also represent in the form of graphs, line graphs, bar graphs, right? But here we have pie chart, right? So let's see the question which has been given. The question which is asked is, what was air freight's turnover in crore in 1996? So the chart is given for 1996 and it has asked that what is air freight's turnover. Air freight's turnover means we have to calculate the turnover in domestic, we have to calculate the turnover in international, and then we have to add it. So we will get the overall turnover of air freights, right? So this question can be handled just with the help of percentage. That is, this is nothing but just calculation of a percentage. For that we will learn a small technique to how to find quickly percentages. First we will do a traditional method and then we will try a quick technique, right? So with the traditional method, what will happen, we just need to find out that what will be that the turnover of this domestic turnover of air freights, that is equivalent to, we can see here from here it is 17%. So we just need to find out 17% of 17% of this 70. So 17 divided by 100 multiplied by 70. Clear? So from here we can get that we can cancel out 10 and we can multiply it by this 17 by 7, so we'll get 9 and 11, that is 119, right? So we can put a decimal point to get this value. So we get the domestic turnover of air freights as 11.9, right? And similarly we can calculate the international turnover of air freight, which is given as 41%. So 41% of 40 will be how much? 41% of 40 will be 41 divided by 100 multiplied by 40. Clear? So from here we can see, we can cancel out this, and 41 into 4 will give us 164, right? Divided by 10 will give us 16.4, right? And we have these two values and we just need to add them up. So while adding it, we'll get 9 and 4 13, 3 carry 1, so 2 and 6, that is 8, and 1 and 1 2. So we are getting 28.3 as the turnover of air freights, right? And which has been given as option C. So C is our correct option. Okay, so this is one way of solving the question, that is the traditional way. You can easily, this is also easy, that is you can easily find the percentage of air freight, that is 17% of domestic plus international. You just have to add them up. The second method is to find quickly the percentage. Quickly finding percentage is how you just have to see the number and you just have to tell the what will be the value of this percentage. For example, we'll see for example, if 70 is there and we need to find, let's suppose 1% of 70. 1% of 70 will be equivalent to 100 part, right? So we just need to place a decimal point before two places. So we just place decimal point before this. Divided by 100 will give us 0.7. That is equivalent to 1%. 10% of it will be how much? We just have to place a decimal point before one place. That will be 7.0. So 7 will be the 10% of 70. And whenever we need to find out, see, if we know how much is 10%, we can easily say what will be 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, right? Easily we can say, right? Similarly, if we need to find out 5% of anything, it is nothing, just half of 10%. That is 3.5 will be 5% of 70. So if we need to find out what will be 11% of 70, so how to find it? Now 11% is nothing but 10% plus 1%. Clear? So 10% we know, just need to place a decimal point before one place, that is 7, right? Plus 1% is nothing but we need to place a decimal point before two places, so that is 0.7, so that is equivalent to 7.7. Clear? So this is the trick to find quickly percentage. Now coming to our question, that this is the trick to find quickly percentage with the help of just seeing the number, right? So as we know that in the first domestic part, how much is the percentage share of air freight? That is 17%, or in 17% nothing but 10% plus 5% plus 2%. Clear? And of 70 we can easily say that 10% is 7 and 5% is 3.5, right? And 1% is 0.7, so 2% will be 1.4. So we can easily say 7, 3, 10 and 1, 11, 11.9 is the answer. Clear? So this way we've got the domestic turnover. Similarly, 41% is the international turnover of air freight, so that is equivalent to nothing but that is equivalent to 40% plus 1%. That is equal to 10%. We know 7 into 4 plus 1% is how much? 0.4, right? No, that is here we need to calculate international, that is total is 40, so 10% will be 4, so 4 into 4 plus 0.4 is 1%, so that will be equivalent to 16 plus 0.4, that is 16.4. that is similar to the we have calculated. So we just need to add these two values, we will get 28.3. so if you use this trick, this is a very fast trick, you just need not to calculate with the traditional method, you can quickly get the answer in seconds, and sometimes in many times you do not have to use pen itself, right? So C is the correct answer. Thank you everybody, hope you like this video. Happy learning and enjoy more videos on that.